Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and election is almost here. As you know, we got just a couple weeks ago, and we've been trying to get more information on this guy. This guy's running for Charlotte County Sheriff, and he's going as a Democrat. He has an ex-military background. We're trying to find out if he was fired or he quit. And some of you might know, when we asked for his personnel file and IA reports, they want $300. Anytime they want to charge that much money, that's like major red flags going up. That means major redactions. Or I have a theory too. Do they not want me to get it because Bill PRUMMELL, who is running, Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL, knows that if this guy stays in, that splits the vote and he could possibly win because people don't know all the crap about this guy. Well, we've been finding out a bunch of crap about him, and one of the things I'm going to show you here is we finally got verification for it. He just last year he was trespassed before his attitude. You know, he says that he's a good Christian man. He's actually a minister, and yet I've heard tons of stuff about his attitude. In fact, I heard that's why he either got fired or quit. We're still trying to find out, is because of his attitude. Well, apparently his attitude is still here, and his attitude with me is not good. I asked him one time in a debate, I said, what do you think of Charlotte County Cop Watch holding police and sheriffs accountable? And he said he's for free speech, but anytime you hear but, that means he's not for free speech. Basically, he was hinting, I'm for free speech, but it has to go through me first, or you have to show both sides, or you're not telling the truth. He freaking hates my Cop Watch page because I'm showing the corruption is here and nationwide. He hates that. In fact, it's really sad. There's a lot of stupid, dumb, blind sheep here. I have no clue how bad this crap is. And yeah, that was my first sign, you know, because I almost for 1 second I was thinking about supporting him, but man, when I asked that question, he answered, I was like, oh, red flags. And I wasn't the only one. I had a libertarian friend there that he thought the same thing. When he heard this guy say that, Ed Pope, who's running for sheriff here, he's like, hey, I'm for free speech, man. I mean, so anyways, so we have it verified today. We are almost getting close to getting his personnel file and IA report, so we'll know why, hopefully within a couple days, why they want to charge $300, because that's outrageous. But this is why right here. Here we go. We got it. It is Charlotte County Sheriff's Office trespass warning notice on James L. Melo. This was on 4/6/15 last year, and yeah, do not return, will face arrest. He got his attitude showed up again. And it was so bad that this guy had to call the cops. ERA Realty had to call the cops to get him removed from the place. Had to give him a warning that if you ever come on the property again, you will be arrested, because you have to get a warning first. So this is one thing he didn't want me to get. Oh man, he's already threatened me on email that, you know, because I'm letting stuff out. This guy is scary, man, really scary. And this is really, what's really sad is, guess what? They both have an attitude. His wife was also there and trespassed also. So that's not just him, it's her too. And I have met her in person. I've seen the attitude, so it is real. They both got the attitude, you know, and it's their way or nowhere. And they're both supposedly, you know, good Christian people, and they're both, you know, ministers. They own a Christian bookstore, but yet their attitude was so bad, this guy had to call the cops, get him trespassed. Wow. And he wants us to vote for him. So you imagine if he's sheriff with all that power, with this kind of attitude, what he'll do with it. Not good. Not good at all. So here's the report. Here we go. Charlotte County Sheriff's Office. Incident report 4/6/2015. There's where it happened. Customer dispute. And then here we go. We got the story right here. So let's zoom in. Charlotte County Sheriff's Office. Incident report. Okay. At about 1200 hours, responding to a customer dispute trespass 901 Tammy Trader, ERA Advantage Realty. I met with Joel Lamont, who is a property owner and broker for ERA Advantage. Joel stated that he had 2 upset customers in the office over a bill that they had received. Joel stated the customers were James Melo and Sandra Melo. Joel stated that James was very irate and was creating disturbance for his business. We have also heard word, too, that when he said, I'm going to call the cops, James Melo said, I am a cop. And he has not been a cop for years. He frickin' lied right there to try to scare the guy into it. So there again, like I said, you imagine if this guy becomes frickin' sheriff. Oh my God, wow. And this just happened a year ago. We've also, I believe, if you look on the Charlotte County Clerk of Office Court's website, we believe he was foreclosed on for his house. So there's another thing, you know, this supposedly he keeps bragging, I'm so good and awesome and upstanding. Really? You just lost your house too. What the fudge is going on, man? So anyways, info was creating a disturbance in the business. Joel requested James and Sandra be trespassed. James and Sandra were advised by Joel if they could call or email them reference to this incident but not come back. I met with James and Sandra. James was upset over Joel not showing him receipts for things that he had been billed for. James said he was not going to leave them seen around. Advised James and Joel, his business owner, he had a right to ask him to leave business. James was advised of the outcome and refused. James and Sandra went outside of the business. Sandra later went back in an attempt to schedule an appointment, was asked to leave multiple times. I finally advised Sandra to leave or she would be arrested. This is, like I said, the guy that wants to be your sheriff. Him and the wife both have attitudes so bad that they have to be, the cops have to be called on. And like I said, he lied and said that he was a cop. He was not a cop at this time 1 year ago. He is a liar. Joe requested Sandra also be trespassed at this time. James was served with trespass number. Sandra was that number. Both James and Sandra were advised not to return and could face arrest. James and Sandra left the business without incident. And here you go. So hopefully you haven't early voted for this attitude problem here, because like I said, you imagine if he could become sheriff, what would happen with that attitude. That would not be good. That would be bad. So him and the wife, not good. Vote Ed Pope, and yeah, let's get a community review board, body cameras. Another idea too is to get make them get their own insurance, because they're being sued as we speak for so many things they've done wrong. It's not even funny. So if they get their own insurance like doctors have to, they'll think twice before doing something stupid. Other reason why they don't have body cameras is because they get to lie their ass off, and then of course the court judges, you know, believe them, and which is really sad because the courts here are corrupt as crap. So here you go. Here's proof, and hopefully we got the file in IA report in a couple days. And yes, vote no on Jim Melo. Vote yes, Ed Pope. He's for the Constitution and freedom.